third of four meetings between the Toronto Raptors and the Charlotte Hornets. November 29th, 126-113 on December 20th, 129.
Thursday night in Portland, Friday night in Utah. Flew cross country. First unit's got to come out here and jump on them.
They ended up spending the night. Up top there is Dwight Howard. Hornets lead the all-time series. And there's and Walker top. Puts it on the floor. Spinning. Gives it up to Ibaka. Shot clock down. Jumper's good. Do the Toronto Raptors. Had a good first half the other night against New York. Slam dunk. Anunoby gets it to Kyle. Lowry into the front court. Here's Valanciunas. Two-handed slam. And see if they're... Marvin Williams. Great look.
Is that help side defender.
JV scoops it up between the legs. Lowry, corner three, splash. Rebound gets it now to Lowry. Raptors down to by 6. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan spins, wheels, deals, and finishes.
Because he just was a Celtic. I think he meant it. And you know what? It happened.
Plus the foul to Charlotte. And another great move. Feed.
I mean, he set the table for him. You got to score on that play.
He's a wide open lane. There you go, big man.
Ibaka, they just got to get him to that level night in, night out where you know what you're going to get from him.
Lowry, the three, splash.
From three, Kaminsky.
Here's Pirtle, good feed. I could see.
I made that point in the open because, again, space is such a vital thing. And when you play against tough shot, win three, make the three. But I like the fact that he's being more a playmaker right now.
DeRozan with the steal from Zeller and lays it up and in. Cody Zeller. Back up top, Graham. Michael Carter Williams to the rim.
Not a great shooting team, so they're going to miss. You got to close possessions.
CJ, the three. Got it.
55, DeLon
Here's CJ Miles hunting down shots. Count.
Fade, he really knows how to do all those things.
Averaging 10 points off of the bench. On the inside, strong movers. Scored 10 or more points. It was the first time in the franchise history. And a foul. Pirtle. Lamb. And the denial by DeLon Wright. Scooped up Van Vliet. Lead pass, Pascal. And this is why this they look to move the ball up. You talk about it.
Defense, yeah.
Here's Pirtle. Nice move on the inside with the Philadelphia 76ers. And so what will the Toronto Raptors do? Will they sign anyone? CJ Miles.
The kid can shoot the ball. He's a talented young man, and opportunity for him here in Toronto.
Woo! And Siakam.
And Siakam, instant energy.
Kemba Walker, change of pace. Here's Carter Williams with a corner. And he'll bring it into the front court. DeLon quickly now over to Van Vliet. And Fred drives with a great shield. Here's Walker with it. Howard gives it up. And coming in, having played well over the last 7 games, Jack averaging nearly 18 points. DeRozan the three! Raptors in first place in the Eastern Conference. This is the latest they've ever will take over a spot here. And Lowry gets it blocked, but Serge, one of only 3, Jack, to do that for the Raptors. Says a lot about the medical staff as 8 a night from them. It's going to be big as the Raptors make their way to the postseason. Here's Kemba Walker. It's a 2 and it's good. Front court right at the elbow now, pulls it back out. Spins away and over the shoulder. JV, the three. Good. Death.
So he's had a really nice rookie year, but he's a rookie.
And, you know, but he did say, and DeRozan drills it by a dozen. DeMar turns a corner, looks for JV again. Oh, life is good. It happened late, right? It's February 19th. You think about that in 2004, picked up late, right? Here's Lowry. And this season, and I mentioned this the other day, mentioned it again today, you know, if Serge Ibaka, I think, you know, look, everybody feels comfortable. Death! Traxxas!
Oh, my goodness.
Off the dribble penetration, you got big surrounding.
Oh, my goodness.
And
it's fun. It's fun. I'm having a good time.
Here's Kyle, the three! Why not? We barely know that we're in Charlotte.
Believe me,
Did you wake up this morning?
I woke up and I had no idea where I was. Oops, watching
absolutely.
us. Whistler, you know.
Whistler out in BC.
Yeah.
Vancouver, Van City, one of our favorite places to go. Here's DeRozan knocks it down.
Cool with the sweater and the,
You had the pipe.
The pipe and the, you know, the beverage and just very relaxed in the chalet.
Yes, you're very good. Here's Ibaka. And it doesn't go. Lowry and gives it to DeRozan. DeRozan drills. It's an organization that's kind of at the crossroads, Jack. The Charlotte Hornets.
They have some bad contracts, so they got to figure out what to do with them. They were committed to them, and it hasn't really come together the way they'd like.
DeRozan. Oh. He's good.
He's 3 for 6 this afternoon, man.
25 points. Raptors back up 90 to 71. Kemba Walker. I did mention welcome to Lithuania, did I not, Jack?
I thought you did.
I did. Thank you.
11 quarters. So they're locked in right now.
In this series, averaging 127 the 13th time, depending upon how things develop here in the fourth. CJ the three, splash.
He left the game with a right ankle injury, and he didn't score.
CJ Miles, oh, the slam dunk. We knew somebody like that.
Yeah.
Here's CJ Miles. Pirtle,
what a catch.
And Pirtle, tip off. Boston and Cleveland in about 35 minutes. There's Freddie Van Vliet, splash. And
it's precise, it's surgical, it's a thing to behold.
CJ Miles.
Performance. A lot of times it's the other three guys around your stars, what they can and can't do. Look at that.
Wow, a 4-point play. Scored 21 or more. Valanciunas with 21. Miles 24, DeRozan with 25.2. The second is Indiana again in the 90-91 campaign when they averaged 111.7 at the end of the season thus far. Where will they finish? But they're averaging 111.4, and with the way they're shooting, devouring opponents by 15 points or more. They've done it 4 straight. What a pass. This is good
because it's a bad situation and guys never get better.
No, I mean, look, go through the draft list of Sacramento and you shake your head, and of course
a lot of times defines your professional habits. And you look at it, all these young Raptor players, they come into a situation where you're the right way to be a pro.
Like the Beach Boys, good vibrations, Jack. That was right in your soundtrack. 4 assists over the last 2 games. How special is that,
34 assists on 47 field goals
now
today.
65.
So our good buddy Wayne Embry's watching this game. He's got a big smile on his face. And here's something that's interesting. In his second year with the Minnesota Timberwolves, he was 20 and 20 and got 5.
Their largest lead, 36. Richardson with it. Richardson jumper, and the touch, it's there in NBA history. Raptors tie their season high with 35 assists and 3. Congratulations to Dwayne Casey, the head coach of the Toronto Raptors, as they win this one 123 to 103. And a smile on his face and right.